Hey everyone, Jay here. Remember that trip I took to India? It was actually one of the best experiences of my life. So today, I'm gonna break down the 5 biggest cultural shocks I experienced in India. Let's dive right in. Alright, first up, let's talk about the traffic in India. Imagine this: cars, motorcycles, rickshaws, buses, animals, all jammed onto the road at the same time, horns blaring, people yelling. It's like a symphony of chaos, but somehow it works. I remember my first taxi ride from the airport. I was white-knuckling it the whole time, thinking we were going to crash every 5 seconds. But my driver, he was cool as a cucumber, weaving through traffic like it was nothing. Forget lanes, forget traffic lights, forget everything you know about driving. In India, it's all about intuition, defensive driving, and a little bit of luck. It's a wild ride, but once you get used to it, there's a certain charm to the organized chaos. The best part? Nobody seems to be stressed about it. It's just a normal day in India. The food in India is a whole other level of sensory overload. Forget bland tourist traps. We're talking about a flavor explosion in every single bite. From the fragrant spices to the fresh ingredients, Indian cuisine is a celebration of taste and tradition. And get this, most of the time you eat with your hands. You mix the curries, scoop up the rice, and savor every last morsel. It's messy, it's interactive, and it's incredibly satisfying. One of my favorite things to do was just wander through the local markets, trying all the street food. From samosas to dosas to chaat, there's something for everyone. And the best part, it's all incredibly cheap and delicious. So, if you're a foodie, India is a must-visit destination. Chapter 3. The kindness of strangers. Indian hospitality like no other. Let me tell you, the people in India are some of the warmest and most welcoming I've ever met. Hospitality isn't just a custom, it's a way of life. From the moment I arrived, I was greeted with smiles, friendly greetings, and a genuine desire to make me feel at home. I remember getting lost in the chaotic streets of Delhi, feeling totally out of my element. But then, a local shopkeeper saw me looking confused and invited me in for chai. We sat there for an hour talking about life, culture, and everything in between. It's a level of kindness and generosity that I've never experienced anywhere else. Chapter 4. A celebration of life festivals in India. If there's one thing India knows how to do, it's throw a party. Festivals are a huge part of Indian culture, with celebrations happening all year round. We're talking vibrant colors, music, dancing, food, and a whole lot of energy. I was lucky enough to be in India during Holi, the festival of colors. Imagine this: thousands of people taking to the streets, throwing colored powder and water at each other, dancing to music and celebrating life. But it's not just Holi, there's Diwali, the festival of lights, where cities are illuminated with millions of candles and fireworks. Experiencing these festivals firsthand is like stepping into a whole other world. Chapter 5. Lost in translation, navigating cultural etiquette. India is a place full of traditions and customs, some of which might seem a little different from what you're used to. One of the first things I learned was to always take off my shoes before entering someone's home. It's a sign of respect, and it's considered rude to wear shoes inside. Another thing is that public displays of affection are generally frowned upon. Eating with your left hand is also considered unclean, so stick to your right hand when you're digging into that delicious Indian food. And don't be surprised if people stare. Just be respectful, be open-minded, and don't be afraid to ask questions. India until next time. So there you have it, my 5 biggest cultural shocks in India. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel stories and adventures. See you next time.